Good Sunday morning. Happy African American History Week month, y'all. Hope y'all are trying to find some things to talk about during Black History. Hope y'all are enjoying what I've been talking about so far. So, hope y'all are having a God bless Sunday morning. It's Sunday, it's time for breakfast, and I am working so hard at getting things out of my freezer and refrigerator. I decided, let me go ahead and whip a little breakfast up. So, I found some hash browns in my freezer. Of course, I had this turkey bacon was already in there. I've been doing the turkey bacon all along, but I had some extra hash browns in there that had gotten to the back of the freezer. I didn't know that they were in there. With five of them were in there. I thought, let me go ahead and cook this food because sometimes you can keep your food in the freezer too long to get that freezer taste or refrigerator taste, however you want to say it. So I found some hash browns. I've gone ahead and fried them up with a little bit of butter and garlic powder. And also lurking back there was some garlic toast. Yes, I had garlic toast in there, no less. I had 4 pieces of garlic toast. So we having some garlic toast this morning, along with these hash browns and my turkey bacon. And I've got eggs, of course. I always have eggs. Let me ask y'all this about eggs. I buy a certain brand of eggs in an attempt to get eggs that don't have water in them. Have you ever gotten those eggs and crack them and they got all that water in them? And y'all know why they have the water. They've been frozen more than likely. But I found, again, many good products with Food Line. For the most part, Food Line's eggs do not have the water. Now, I've not experienced any water in my eggs, but now I bought a certain brand the other day, and I'm here to tell you those EB eggs, they were full of water. So, and they cost about $1 or $1.50 more per dozen than most eggs do. So, anyway, that's just annoying when you crack an egg open, especially if you want an over easy egg and you crack it in the pan and all that water comes out first, because it just makes it the eggs stick, and you can't really do over easy eggs well with water in the eggs. Okay? So anyway, that was just one of those little things that floated through my mind. So I'm just doing something real simple here this morning. Bacon, eggs, and these hash browns, and that garlic toast. I'm going to pop that, well, yeah, the oven's ready. I'm going to go ahead and get that garlic toast in. It takes about 10 or 12 minutes to cook this garlic toast. So I'm going to go ahead and get it in there. Let me get the door open first. Get it in and get it out. I got my oven on 400. So I'm going to put it in there for about 10 or 12 minutes. And then by the time I get these eggs done, turn the heat all the way down. By the time I get my eggs done and everything else ready, that garlic toast should be ready. So Sunday dinner, I'm going to fix something short, sweet, and delicious, of course. We'll talk about Sunday dinner later on. But again, go ahead and work on some Black History facts. Go research some of the stuff that I've already shared with you. In fact, I'm getting ready now to go record one of my other Black History facts. Thank y'all so much for tuning in this morning. Hope you're having a God bless Sunday morning, that you're in your word, or you're on your way to being in your word, that you have reconciliation on your mind, and of course, first and foremost, that you're praying without ceasing for the many things that are going on throughout the country, and just for each other. Just pray good fortune for our family members and our friends, for yourself, even for good health, for sound mind. Some of the things that are befalling people these days are just like, oh my goodness, we never expected that. Well, we can't anticipate those things unless they show themselves through testing, or unless that individual just knows those things are coming upon them. So just continue to pray for good health, sound mind, and for reconciliation. So I'm going to get off of here now with this. I'm going to find a Black History fact to present to you guys, and I'll see y'all on the Flavor Train later on. Toodaloo. Hey, I'm back as promised. Black History facts, and I've got a treat for y'all today. Y'all know who this is, Man Man. Man the Man. He reminded me also, he's now, aka
TJ.
He's TJ. Now, when he hit 13, y'all, he informed us that the man thing had to. So, he is such a great reader. In school, he got the award for, what was it last year? Academic Award for reading, right?
Yes,
He's a good reader. He loves to read. He reads lots and lots of books. His sister is also a good reader, but she doesn't like to read out loud to people or get in front of the camera. So Man is going to give us a nice poem by a young man who wrote a poem for Dr. Martin Luther King. His name is Rex Gray. So TJ, look, this Man stuff now. I mean, it's TJ stuff. I got to get used to that. I already told him. Okay. Anyway, he's gonna read a Dr. Martin Luther King a poem that was dedicated to Dr. Martin Luther King, written by a young man named Rex Gray. So, if y'all would give him your attention, he's going to read this poem about Dr. Martin Luther King. Slide that over for me, Tania, and we're just gonna put the camera on Dr. King's image. I think I showed y'all this image last week. Let's get it over here. Alrighty, there's Dr. King. That's one of those nice 8x10 glossies that I got from that collection of ebony photos. So TJ is going to now read a poem. It's called Dr. King, Born a King. Okay, so you're on, man. So y'all listen to this voice now.
It was way down in Atlanta, Georgia, one cold, sunny January day, blessed by God with all realization, born a black king to inspire a great nation. He traveled for you, he traveled for me, preaching with love for us to be free. He spoke so plain with never a smirk, stressing and impressing that violence would work. He marched in the fields and over the streets, but wherever he marched, there was no retreat. To prove to us that he wouldn't fail, he even went and spent time in jail. His famous words of "I have a dream" will remain in our hearts like a warm sunbeam. My story of Dr. King could go on and on. He was the greatest black man America has ever known. We love Dr. King with all our might, for he taught and sought what was right. Sad to say, on April 4th in a Memphis town, an assassin bullet cut Dr. King down. Although our hearts are deeply pained, Dr. Luther King did not die in vain. From the earth to the heavens on high, Dr. King's words will never die. So as we continue in our every scheme, we will strive to fulfill Dr. King's dream. Composed by Rex Gray.
So thank you, TJ. Now, wasn't that just awesome? That just goes to show you our young people are so capable of doing things. So I'm incorporating what they're able to do as far as reading and presenting Black History facts. So encourage your children, your grandchildren, if you're a school teacher, at whatever level, encourage your students to get involved in Black history or in history at large, because we are all part of what goes on. Whatever goes on is our history. So with that being said, I want to just say again, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for giving me feedback on our Black History facts. If you have some that you'd like to share, certainly, I'm always eager to hear new things and to share things with you all. So again, thank you all for sharing. Thank you, TJ, for reading that information.
You're welcome.
Okay. He's such a sweet, cooperative young man, I tell you, and I am so proud of him that he's always so gracious to do things. And it's good to be able to do things, but it's even better to be able to be gracious about sharing those God-given talents. And I thank God that he gave Man that talent for being able to present himself and to be able to share that with you all. So again, love you guys. Until my next Black History Facts. Toodaloo. Hey everybody, good Sunday afternoon. We are in the kitchen. We're getting Sunday dinner going. I got my sous chefs over here. Tania Tania and TJ are doing dessert for Sunday dinner. They're making a chocolate box cake mix. So just want to let y'all tune in and see what they're doing. so they can have some dessert. I just let them go ahead and get started. They got everything underway. Y'all got all your ingredients in there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now all I need to do is grab y'all a pan, a baking pan. We're just gonna bake it in one of these tin pans that I cook everything under the sun in. So just make sure everything is mixed up real good, Tania. Tania's gonna okay. I have just the cutest little grandchildren. They just as cute. Y'all smile for the camera. Y'all know y'all want to smile. Look, they think they grown up now just because they big as me. Big as me, tall as me these days. They still my little children. I don't know what Lauren is. I guess she's on her way over here in a little bit. So they're on the way. It's hot in here.
Should be. She ain't text me back. I called her too.
Oh, okay. Oh, you text her. She just didn't text you back. Okay, so y'all hang on just a minute. We're going to get the pan ready. We're going to get this cake in the oven. Okay, we got the cake mix ready to go into the pan. There's Man. I'm just going to call him Man anyhow. Seem like TJ is putting the mix into the pan. I'm the camera person, y'all, today. Call me Shaky P. So it's just a simple thing there. They got that spatula, honey. The spatula is your best friend in the kitchen when you are. Okay, so the cake mix is in the pan. So they're gonna get it into. How long does it have to stay in there, y'all? What, 20 minutes?
I don't know. Did you throw the box away?
No, it's right there on top.
Now, to be a good cook, go with the instructions.
But you can't say that. Don't say to your brother. Just say shush. Shut your pie hole, but not shut up.
Hush.
Y'all need to stop.
For this one, it says,
That's the long pan.
oh, for bake, it says in the center of the oven, follow the chart, add 3. Hold on, wait.
How many
What
minutes?
type of pan? What type
It's
of
the
pan?
long one. The long one, 13 by something, I think.
13 by 9?
Yeah.
Then it's going to take 21 to 31 minutes.
Okay, so we got to put it in the oven.
No, 26 to 31 minutes.
Okay, so we're ready for the oven, y'all. We'll be back shortly.
Yeah. If you don't lose, you lose.
Okay, y'all, it's time to frost the cake. Y'all get ready. So Lauren is here, so she gonna start it out. Y'all, they doing it with what? That's fudge. This is strictly box fudge. The whole 9 yards. They taste pretty good. They're gonna enjoy it. It is sweet.
Oh, we can get a piece after this finish. Are you sure we have to eat it?
Okay, so Lauren is gonna frost the cake, and that's gonna be for dessert.
When we wanted so sweet, y'all haven't eaten dinner yet.
That's the truth.
Say that. We used to be like, oh, if this cake turns into crumb frosting.
Turn into what?
Nothing.
That is fudge. That's chocolate fudge.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
so it's
I
really
didn't say
chocolate.
anything about the
Chocolate
fudge.
already. Chocolate already. Chocolate already. Okay, y'all, here we go. The cake is ready. Oh my goodness. Hold on.